Welcome to Together in Style. Happy 4th of July. I love this time of year. It's summertime. So this is the time where we get together with friends and family, especially for holiday occasions. And I really wanted to make something really festive for the 4th of July. So I wanted to do something red, white, and blue. I did know that we were gonna have some kids and some adults at this party. So I wanted to do something that everybody would enjoy. And I said, who doesn't enjoy an ice cream sandwich? So I decided that I was gonna do something really cool and make a red velvet cookie out of this cake mix. And then I was gonna use the white chocolate chips to add that white. And then I was gonna tint the ice cream a blue color so we'd have the red, white, and blue theme. So I'm gonna show you how quick and easy this is to make. And you can really do it if your party's in the afternoon the same day as your event. So I'm gonna start by just taking our cake mix. Any cake mix will do. And because I am doing the red, white, and blue theme, red velvet was my choice. But the reality is that you can do this for any time of year, and you can really use any cake mix that you want, so you can really enjoy any flavor. So we're gonna take them, and then I'm just gonna take 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. I love recipes that you can just look in your pantry and have really all of the ingredients right there for you. So we have that. And then I'm gonna take some eggs and we'll crack them right into the bowl. Beautiful. 1, 2, and now I have about a cup of white chocolate chips. I don't want to mix all of them in because I really want some of them to be on top to really have that dominant white feature. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put about 1/2 cup in there and leave the other half for the toppings. And I'm just gonna take this tool for the mixing KitchenAid and put it right on there and start to blend everything together. And this is a really great, easy to do recipe, and it doesn't take much time at all. Great. So I've mixed it up pretty well, and now it looks just about right. Now, I have to say that this is one cookie dough that's quite sticky. So I'm gonna recommend to you that you not only utilize your hands and get a little messy, but if you take a little bit of cold water and put that on your hands, it won't stick. So my next step is to just move this into the sink area and get myself a little bowl of cold water. Perfect. Now that we have the dough made, I'm just going to pull off the bowl and grab a cookie sheet. And I have parchment paper for the cookie sheet. I always love cooking with parchment paper just because I don't want anything to stick. It really is quite a savior from time to time. So let me get my hands a little bit moist here. Perfect. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make little balls. And you want them to be about the size of a quarter. I'm gonna put them right there. Great. And we're just gonna continue to do this and roll them out till we fill the cookie sheet. Now these cookies will actually probably double in size, so you wanna spread them out nicely. And as you can see, it's actually starting to stick to my fingers now, so I'm gonna re-wet my fingers. Oh, good. Huh. They are messy, but they are delicious. I mean, what isn't delicious that's messy, right? All right, so back to making these little cookies. Good. And I'm just gonna continue to do this until we have the whole cookie sheet filled. So now the white chocolate chips that I didn't use before in the batter, I'm gonna just put on top of the actual cookies. So that way we can have a dominant feature of white when they start to bake. These are gonna look great and they're gonna taste delicious. I'm probably gonna put about 4 to 5 on each. because like I said, they're gonna double in size. So you wanna make sure that you coat them very, very well. And I think that we've coated these just enough to get that red, white, and blue look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop these into the oven, and I've preheated the oven to 375. It's a little bit warmer than normal when I'm cooking cookies, but I wanted to bake these at a little bit of a higher temperature because since it's a cake batter, I wanted to have like a crispy outside and have that like nice chewy cookie on the inside. So I'm just gonna put these in the oven, and what I've done is I've actually made some before, and they're in the freezer, so we're gonna go on to the next step. Okay, on to the next step. This is the fun part. I actually made some a little bit earlier this morning, and I put them in the freezer. Since I'm making ice cream sandwiches, I figured that I would make sure that these were nice and cooled down, so when the ice cream goes in them, it actually stays and it doesn't get so runny. You kind of have to work a little fast, and I actually took the vanilla ice cream, like I said before, and turned it blue. So I used some blue food dye. It was really simple. I just kind of mixed it together. What it's gonna do also is it's gonna make the ice cream nice and just kind of mushy a little bit, so you can really work everything in. If it is a little too hard, just use your hands and warm it up, and it'll just work out just fine. So I've put the ice cream into a piping bag, and you're just gonna use a really, really big tip. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna push this ice cream right here and just make a nice circle. Don't be stingy, make sure that you get a nice big dollop of ice cream on there. If it's a little hard, use both hands. That's fine, perfect. And now what we'll do is we'll take the other top and just smush it together. So now we have a nice red, white, and blue cookie, very festive for 4th of July. So happy 4th of July and enjoy it together in style.